There comes a moment in life when you realize you've been swimming against the current for far too long. You plan, you push, you try to keep everything under control, and yet, the more you fight, the more life slips through your fingers. Until one day, something whispers inside you, what if it was never about control, but about trust? Life begins to hold you the moment you stop fighting the current. You don't have to control the water. You just have to learn how to float. Floating isn't giving up. It's remembering that the river already knows the way, and it always did. From childhood we are told, be strong, make things happen, don't lose control. But no one teaches us how to let go, how to breathe, how to trust the natural rhythm of things. Trying to control life is like trying to hold water in your hands. You believe that by holding tighter, you keep it safe. But the tighter you squeeze, the faster it disappears. And all that remains is exhaustion. The mind craves control. The soul longs for trust. When you let go, the mind trembles, but the soul expands. And that's where the magic begins. When you finally allow life to surprise you. Letting go doesn't mean abandoning your dreams. It means releasing your obsession with outcomes. When you chase what's forced, you lose what's natural. When you allow things to unfold, life begins to breathe again. Because when you stop forcing, your actions become powerful. Opportunities appear effortlessly, your intuition becomes sharper, and life starts moving in harmony with you, not because you control it, but because you no longer resist it. Life doesn't demand constant effort. It asks for presence. Effort comes from fear of loss. Presence comes from love for what is. Sometimes letting go happens quietly. It's not a decision you make, it's a truth that arrives. The deep exhale that says, I don't need to understand everything to trust it. And in that stillness, something inside you softens. I've seen people who had everything under control until life showed them the power of surrender. A loss, a heartbreak, an illness, something that humbled them, And in that humility, they discovered peace for the first time. Surrender isn't weakness, it's the highest kind of intelligence. It's recognizing that you are not carrying life, life is carrying you. When you release the obsession with control, things start aligning in ways your plans never could. Relationships deepen. Opportunities arise. And peace returns. Not because life got easier, but because you stopped fighting it. The mind feeds on control. It believes safety lies in certainty. But the soul knows that freedom lies in trust. The river doesn't need a map, it just flows. When you finally stop forcing outcomes, you notice something subtle. Life never stopped supporting you. You were simply too busy trying to do it alone. Fear of change is fear of losing control. But letting go doesn't make you lose what's real. It only dissolves what was never true. Control and direction are not the same. You can move forward without pushing. You can create without forcing. You can live without the anxiety of needing guarantees. That's flow, not surrender, but partnership with life. Look at nature. No tree forces its growth. No river argues with a rock. Nothing in existence fights to become what it already is. Only the human mind does that. Control doesn't protect you from pain. It only isolates you from freedom. And when you stop fearing the unknown, you realize the unknown was home all along. Surrender doesn't take you away from life. It brings you closer to it. It allows you to taste, to feel, to breathe deeply again. It's the art of trusting that the river knows more than the swimmer. The mind seeks quick solutions. The soul seeks truth. And truth only arrives when you stop trying to force it. I've seen people transform completely when they learn to let go. They stop needing to be right and start choosing to be at peace. They stop demanding certainty and start living in presence. Control is built from fear. Surrender is built from trust. And wherever trust exists, beauty follows. Every time you resist, you separate from life. Every time you trust, you return to it. And in that reunion, suffering dissolves. Letting go is not loss. It's opening your hands to receive. And what arrives when you create space is always greater than what you try to hold. You are not here to control the river. You are here to dance with it, to listen to its rhythm, to move with its music, to trust its direction, even when you can't see the end. Here's the paradox of life. When you stop chasing it, it begins to move toward you. Because calmness is magnetic and peace is irresistible. Everything flourishes the moment you stop forcing it. A dream, a relationship, a purpose. What is meant for you doesn't need your grip. It needs your trust. Control comes from fear of falling. But life teaches you that you can only learn to fly when you let go of the ground. When you begin to trust, your entire energy changes. You no longer attract from need, but from fullness. And what resonates with peace can only bring more peace. There's a kind of peace that doesn't arrive when everything is fixed, but when you no longer need to fix everything. Sometimes life takes something away not to punish you, but to empty your hands so they can receive something greater. When you let go of control, you don't lose direction. You discover that life was guiding you all along. To live is not to push. To live is to listen. Listen to the moment. Listen to what life wants to express through you. Letting go doesn't mean inaction. It means action born from stillness. When you act from clarity instead of fear, every step feels lighter, every outcome becomes sacred. Once you understand this, you no longer fear change, because you see that every ending is just another way the river continues. And then you smile, because you realize life was never against you. It was just waiting for you to stop fighting it. Everything you've been searching for outside was always inside, waiting for you to make space. When you look back, you'll notice a pattern. Every time you let go, life rewarded you with something more real, more peaceful, more true. So if you're tired today, tired of pushing, planning, controlling, pause, breathe, and remember, you don't have to control the water. You just have to learn how to float. Because the moment you finally trust the current, life begins to carry you, not away from yourself, but back home to who you truly are. There is a silent wisdom in life's timing. Everything you lost wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Sometimes the delay was protection. Sometimes the detour was direction. And sometimes the silence was life's way of asking you to listen more deeply. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you care differently. You stop clinging to outcomes, and you start trusting the unfolding. You begin to see that what's meant for you doesn't require you to chase it. It recognizes you when you're ready. Have you noticed that the most beautiful moments in life are the ones you didn't plan? A conversation that opened your heart, a sunset that caught you by surprise, a coincidence that felt like guidance. Those moments are life whispering. This is what happens when you stop trying to control everything. The need for control is just fear wearing a different mask. Fear says, if I let go, I'll lose everything. But life quietly replies, if you let go, you finally have room for what's real. Because what is real never leaves. It only waits for you to stop grasping. The more you fight life, the smaller it becomes. But the moment you relax into its flow, it expands around you like light entering a dark room. Peace isn't something you achieve. It's what's left when you stop fighting what already is. Some people think peace means nothing happens. But peace is not the absence of movement. It's the absence of resistance. It's being able to move through chaos without becoming chaotic inside. It's standing in the storm and realizing the storm is not against you, it's cleansing you. There's a rhythm to life that you can feel when you're quiet enough. The same rhythm that makes the ocean breeze, that opens and closes flowers, beats inside you right now. You don't have to create harmony. You are already part of it. So take one more deep breath. Whatever you're holding on to, the worry, the regret, the need to know, let it fall away for just a moment and feel what remains when you stop grasping. That stillness, that presence, that quiet joy. That's not something you need to find. That's who you've been all along.